Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. What's up, Sunday Night Smoke? Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. What's up, Sunday Night Smoke?
He's awesome, by the way. He is fun. You and him would get along seamlessly.
212, and you ain't lying about that shit right there. Once again, it's your host, Ace World, aka Big Smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. Let's get it. All right. We'd like to bring in the John co-host, T Roni. What's good, T Roni? How you doing? What's good?
Oh, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody?
What up? You hear applause?
Thank you for the applause. Thank you.
Sure. All good. All good. Let's see who else we got in the building. We got Tony D in the house.
Yes,
What's good, peoples? What's good? What's up, P-Ron? How you doing, lady? Smoke, what's happening, bro?
Always good to see you.
You too. How y'all doing?
We're back.
Right.
What it do? What it do? How y'all feel out there?
Feeling
Right.
good and hot. Yeah, it's humid. Thick outside.
Summer.
It's
Summer.
thick and spicy.
Welcome back, summer. Right? Look, last week was the official beginning of summer, sometime last week. So salute the summer. Welcome back. It's hot, a little humid, all of that. Maybe a little too hot on these streets right now. Unfortunately, with the warm weather comes a lot of folks outside, a lot of activity, a lot of violence comes along with the outside festivities. So we're just gonna jump right out the gate. Let's talk about it. Baltimore mass shooting. Oh man, here we go with this bullshit again. So let's roll into it. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. I have the news clip. So let's see what happened with this, man. Like, let's see. Where's it at here? We're just gonna start off. We're gonna bring it right to the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going in hot. Huh?
We coming, your man is coming in smoking hot. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take it from the top. We're gonna bring this here. We're gonna big it up like that. Where's what's his name at though? Hold on. I'm lacking a little bit here, but we got it. We got the shit under control. All right. So let's present this. Roll this beautiful beam footage. Share screen. Let's get it. I'll mute myself and we'll check it out.
We're coming on air here with some breaking news. Baltimore City Police are investigating a mass shooting in South Baltimore. Fox 45 was first to the scene and online, sending a team of reporters that tell us gunfire broke out at a block party at the Brooklyn homes, wounding this morning.
Yeah, Taylor, let me go ahead and show you this crime scene and just how extensive it is. Now, you can see investigators in the background still collecting evidence. Now, this happened around 12:30, so go ahead and take a look at the video of this scene when we showed up around 1 o'clock this morning. Acting Commissioner Richard Worley just about an hour ago providing details on this shooting. Here's what he had to say.
Good morning. Just after 12:30 a.m. this morning, officers received numerous calls for a shooting at 800 Gretna Court. Upon officers' arrival, we located multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds. We located one female adult deceased on the scene. 9 additional victims were transported from the location to area hospitals. Additionally, we had 20 other victims walk into hospitals throughout the region. Our detectives are currently working an extensive crime scene. The 2 deceased victims we have are both adults. We have 3 other victims who are in critical condition. Our hearts and prayers are going out to the families, sending out to the families and friends of these victims, as well as the community in our entire city. It's an extensive crime scene. Our detectives are going to be here quite a while. If anyone saw anything or knows anything, please call 911 or call local Metro Crime Stoppers, 1-866-7-LOCKUP. We have members of our fire department, Officer of Emergency Management, as well as other jurisdictions working with us to try to determine a motive. Again, please call 1-866-7-LOCK-UP, and at this time, I'll turn it over to Mayor Scott.
Now, to recap, there are 30 victims in total, 1 dead here at the scene, 1 later died at the hospital, 3 right now in critical condition. The other injuries are not known at this time. Mayor Scott not taking questions this morning, but here's what he had to say to the shooter or shooters.
And I want those who are responsible to hear me very clearly. We will not stop until we find you, and we will find you. Until then, I hope with every single breath that you take, that you think about the lives that you took, and you think about the lives that you impacted here tonight.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah.
Summer just begins,
Can't have it.
and here we go again.
The
You know what I'm
streets,
saying?
man.
Streets, man, too much. The streets be crazy, a little crazy.
30 people.
You're in the MD area, T-Roney, without disclosing your exact location, but you're in the MD area. I'm sure this was plastered all over the news in your city. I mean, your local news, pretty much. Did you hear anything like else besides what we pretty much were looking at on the news article right there?
No, because I'm more south. We don't get Baltimore like that. I'm closer to DC.
Okay.
So it's weird. Like I have to go to Baltimore news in order to watch Baltimore news, unless I'm at a friend's house or something. So yeah.
Okay. So let's watch a little more. Let's see. Hold on. Let's watch a little more of this.
Mhm.
Let's see. Get a little more information on this.
And again, right now, it's not clear if there were multiple shooters here at this scene. Back out here live, again, a mass shooting leaving 27 people injured, 2 dead. For now, we're live in Baltimore. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
All right, thanks, Vincent. Coming up at 7:30, we're going to hear from Rebecca Fryer. She recorded this video of the remnants of that block party abandoned by people who were fearing losing their lives. Scooters, debris, bottles everywhere on the ground there. Now, our team coverage extends beyond the scene, though. Alexa Ashwell gathered this video from MedStar Harbor Hospital, where we learned a number of victims were taken for treatment. We saw several ambulances, fire trucks, and police cars pull up to that hospital scene. Now, we were first on the scene and first to report overnight with updates on our website. We want you to stick with us here, foxbaltimore.com, for all of your updates, both here on air and online around the clock. Now, for Baltimore, this is the 5th mass shooting of at least 5 people this year. 2 weeks ago, 6 people were hurt in that mass shooting along Cold Spring Road in Baltimore, and leaders in that community called for more police in the area. City Councilman Mark Conway, who represents the district, took those concerns directly to Acting Commissioner Richard Worley.
How are we thinking about addressing these issues? Because I can tell you, folks are really frustrated, and we can't just say that we're working on it. It takes time.
We're not getting 100 officers anytime soon. I think the next class has only got 20 or 22 in it.
Damn.
A closer look at the department's staffing problems shows several hundred of the officers would need to be on patrol, walking beats, and responding to crime. Now, former Deputy Commissioner Jason Johnson explains that affects tactics and your overall safety.
We know that the number of uniformed patrol officers out there is not the only factor that's important in public safety. There are many others, but this one is critical. This one, I would dare say, is the most critical. It gets to the department's ability to immediately respond to a crisis.
Well, City Police Union President Sergeant Michael Mancuso says current staffing levels leave only 10 to 14 officers on patrol at a given time, each shift in the 9 BPD districts.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, let's talk about it, because that's kind of crazy to me. That's very spread out. Nate in the state, what's good? Happy Sunday, my dude. Thanks for pulling up. Yeah, now think about that. Let's talk about it. Got Kimi in the back. What's up, Kimi? What's good? How you doing?
Charlie, what's good?
Hey.
How you
What
doing?
up? What up? Perfect timing. You may have missed the I don't know, you may have pulled up on the tail end. Behind the scenes, we were talking about the mass shooting in Baltimore at the block party. That situation, you may have heard about it, maybe not, may have not reached your neck of the woods, but in Baltimore, Maryland, it was a block party. 30 people were shot. About 2 people died. Like someone else is in critical. Just some craziness. Let's talk about it. See, Ronnie.
I want to talk about the fact that there's only 20 people who are in the graduating class for the officers. That's what they
20,
say. Right?
22, he said, to be exact. He said, we're not getting 100 officers anytime soon, that there's only going to be 22 officers graduating in the next class. So I have a few questions about that also. Is it that no one's taking the job? Because what's the average? Because we don't, that leaves a lot of questions to be asked.
Right.
For
Yes.
one, what is the maximum amount, like as a graduating class, for example, say it's 100, because he specifically used the term 100. He said, well, we're not getting 100 officers anytime soon, right? Because we only have 22 coming out of this class. Okay.
Mhm.
So what is the average full size class of recruits coming in? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it met by on a as retired officer basis, a number basis, like, hey, we can only fit 37 into the budget this year, or what? I mean, how does that? I'm not sure how that works. So that's one of the questions that leaves me with, you know what I mean? Or people
Yes.
not rushing to take the job. I don't know. What do you think, T-Roni? I'm sorry for stealing
No,
your
that's,
thunder.
no, that's actually it. I mean, because they could that could be an issue. Nobody's taking a job. How many usually do we have?
Mm-hmm.
If nobody's taking a job. Why are they not taking a job? Is it because of the salaries, or people can't pass the physical, right? Because these kids, they soft now. So a lot of them won't be able to pass the physical, right?
Be nice. Be nice. Not all of them soft, but probably
they
50%.
they want money. They want, when they come in, they want real money, and it's saying that the starting salary is 60,000, and some kids is
That's
like,
pretty decent. I think that's a good living, I
these
would
kids
say.
want real money. They don't want to get shot in the streets. It's because
60,000
That's true.
is real
That's it right
money.
there. She just said it.
They don't want to get shot in the streets. They the ones shooting up the streets.
they don't want shit.
Jeez Louise. They're the ones shooting up the joint. What do you mean they don't want to get shot in the street? They're the ones doing the shooting.
But one person probably pulled out a gun and they didn't start shooting, but like there was 10 others that just bought the joints, just in case, and then everybody just started shooting, right? Like
It could have been. Who knows? That's the thing. Well, the story will unravel as the days
Let me look for
continue. Like if you can see anything, on it. But yeah, the more information definitely comes out as the investigation continues. We'll hear more about this for sure. But what a tragedy! Like
That's crazy.
Summer's just beginning. Like now, every year, with as usual in the hood, we have the usual 4th of July. There's always a lot of violence, not violence, but usually there's some kind of shooting on the 4th of July, some kind of crap to accompany it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll hear, like in some of the, say for example, I don't even want to jinx it, but in some major cities, you'll hear every holiday, oh, there's been so many X amount of shootings this weekend. You know what I mean? It gets old. So like I said, they're the ones doing the shooting. So they're definitely not scared of getting shot. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
I'm kind of thinking that if he threw out the number 100, is that normally what they're kind of used to? Is about 100 people coming out of the academy to, what I'm saying? But you gotta look at a couple different angles. One, yes, they are doing the shooting, but two, folks are retaliating back, and they don't want to get shot, even though they are doing the shooting, and they're just like, I'm not willing to risk my life for $6,000 a year. I'm just not trying to do it.
Well, a lot of times, you know what? To be honest, a lot of times the officers are usually not there when the shooting begins, because if there was a police presence, the shooting more than likely wouldn't have happened, right? They're usually gonna come after the scene, pretty much to clean up the mess, take a report, ask questions, interview witnesses, try to piece together what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? So they're pretty much just coming after the scene, after all hell breaks loose. It's already over. Then guess who pulls up? Like, damn, where were y'all?
Right.
we didn't need to be here if wasn't nothing popping. We come after shit pops off. That's the game.
Right. Right.
We
I'm saying I'm not throwing shade on the department. Salute to the police department because it is a tough job. I understand, but yeah, they usually come after the fact. You know what I'm saying? In most instances. Go ahead. What were you saying, Kimmy?
We just actually had 2 shootings in the county where I'm from, in Michigan.
Oh man.
And the crazy thing is that one of the shootings happened where I grew up, where I was born and raised, and I grew up and I used to work there at the office. So
Oh no.
And I mean kids like 15, 16 years old,
Yeah.
they were literally running through the co-op shooting. And somebody hopped in a car and they was kind of like they were shooting back and forth. They shot out some people's windows on their cars.
That's crazy.
It was like just mad crazy. I don't know if anybody's in custody or not for that particular shooting, but it was just like crazy. But then like days, almost maybe a week later, it was a shooting in Washtenaw County, but it was in Ypsilanti. And I believe 3 people got killed. And that is crazy is that I think like 2, well, I know one of them for sure. His sister, I know a sister, but I remember him as a little boy because he used to come to the summer camp program that we ran.
Oh boy. Wow.
The other day. And it's just like everybody has a disregard for life. They look at these video games, and they thinking, oh, okay, well, just reset the button and I'm going to have X amount of lives back again. Just reset. You cannot reset this. You pull the trigger and it hits somebody and kills them. This is not a reset thing. This is really happening. But it's like their brains are so mushed up and it's just like they don't know the real from the fake and the reality, and this is just on the GTA and blah 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 blah, and it's unfortunate.
There's no way you can think that way. I
What?
mean, I said there's no way that people that are doing this kind of thing think that way. I mean, it can't be.
I guess
you know what I'm saying?
I think in a way it's a desensitization because
they're desensitized to it, of course.
Yeah.
Grow up on that shit.
You're
Yeah.
watching it in all these movies and all these Fortnites and all these doggone video games. Yeah, they are very desensitized, and it's just like, how do you just up and take somebody's life? That's just so not cool, and it's just wrong on so many levels. And to me, my thing is this: I can never ever. I could probably be mad enough to somebody, but I'm not gonna ever get that mad at somebody to where I'm gonna take their lives, because I don't want nobody taking my life just because you mad at me for something I said or popped off or whatever. It's just this is a crazy world and time that we're living in, and it's just like so we're gonna have to start putting the babies on bulletproof vests and whatnot for them to go outside to play, because it's just like
onesies and cribs and
bulletproof onesies. Oh man, that's crazy. We'll put it like this. I can say that if it ever came down to a situation where I felt like I had to take someone's life, whether it's my life or their life, I'm going to make sure I get that person. All the other 30, 29 innocent bystanders are not going to be affected. They may, I'm not going to be, you understand what I'm saying? Like if that is the case, you know what I'm saying? Get the intended target. Let's not have all of these extra folks getting hit for no reason. Like usually it's somebody that ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the first person that dies. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this is crazy. Stray bullets going through windows, all that. Like, come on, man. If you're gonna,
if only everybody felt like you smoke.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's crazy. It's really crazy. That innocent people, have to die. Have this life-changing event. Just recklessness.
Start of summer.
Yeah, just the start, just the beginning. This is only the beginning.
We haven't gotten into July good yet, and y'all already acting a doggone fool.
Oh man,
post-COVID.
I mean, but that we can't use that excuse anymore. That's I
feel you, but
we can't use that excuse anymore. Nah, man.
There's still people who didn't get out. This is some people's first year out since.
Well, where you been? Out of way, out of lock, out of maximum security.
They've
Like,
been
what we
locked.
talking about here?
It's,
What did you
What?
say, Tony D?
People been on the streets. People been on the streets for the last 3 summers, player. I'm
this
sorry,
cats
you
ain't
can't use
going. This
that.
cats never been nowhere.
For the
They didn't
last
have block parties.
Huh?
last summer, they actually brought everything back. All the parade. Well, I can't speak for every state because
That's
I don't know. I can't speak for every state. But as far as in New York, last summer they brought back all of that public stuff, parade, West Indian parade, this, that, the other. They let everything rock. So this isn't the first rodeo for folks. Well, and I can't make excuses for just bad behavior.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas
Go ahead,
wasn't.
T-Roy, yeah.
You think these little wild, crazy MFers that was responsible for this was somewhere locked up? Even during the COVID, their ass was on the streets up to no good. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear
So I
you.
would definitely, you know.
Tony D, can you say your comment that you said because I didn't hear what you said?
I was saying, some of these cats are still going. I still put a lot of these actions on people still coming down off of after going through everything with COVID. There's a lot of folks who did not get out. There's a lot of people who wouldn't get out. There's a lot of these youths. I know I still keep my boy close. Some kids were trying to get out here and there, but I think as far as a full-fledged, all out, everybody's not worried about it no more. I would give it to this season. Of course, there were some people out, like you said, and I give them that, but there's still some people who did not come out for real, for real. Every time the summer's come around since 2020, stupidness has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been worse than it was before 2020. Every summer has been. I mean, and the original question, the original question was, what's going on with the numbers with law enforcement? Number one, they don't get paid enough. Number two, it ain't safe.
No.
The two supposed to go hand in hand, but those two are very specific right now. They said they only got 22 recruits coming in. Let's be clear. Your average city, you need 22 recruits in one area of it. They don't have enough.
Nah.
Right.
And 60 G's a year ain't worth me getting shot at by 40 people with machine guns.
They doing, but they doing that for free. They shooting at each other for free, basically.
Right. And they shoot.
It's not like the 80s. These guys aren't getting in shootouts over serious big drug money and stuff like that. Not saying, I'm not condoning anything, but this isn't like the 80s or the 90s where people were getting shot over. You understand what I'm saying? Significant money amounts and things of that nature.
Yes.
Like drug related crimes and shootings, mostly like people kill for money.
Right.
Now it's just like it could just be some respect issue or some gang type violence. I don't know. I'm not solving the crime because I have no clue what happened, but I'm just, you know what I mean? But it's pretty much seems senseless.
It's very senseless. I would agree with you on that. And it seems like,
but I don't know the story in this instance, but I'm just
too quick to want to take somebody out to prove a point instead of working it out in the first place.
Yeah, or just fight, man. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. Let's bring it back to punching somebody in face.
Yeah.
All right. How about that? A lot of people don't know how that feels.
Well, what did I say? I said
get punched right in your face. For real.
Yeah.
Wow. Remember that back in the days? Eye jammy. Get that nigga eye jammy. Remember the eye jammy back in the days? Catch him right in the eye.
Everybody needs 5 good minutes. We need a circle. We need everybody unarmed. We need everybody to stand back. These two going at it. 5 good minutes. Start the clock.
Fight club.
Everybody sit back and shut up.
You be like, let them fight. Let them fight.
5.
Somebody trying to let them fight. They got
until somebody say they good. Until somebody say, all right, I'm good. Then all right, take that L.
And then we get back to what we was doing in the first damn place.
That's it, man. Get back to what we doing, man. Squash that after that. Keep it moving. But we want to shoot it up. All that. Crazy.
I'm just being real. The senseless killings is out of control. People are costing each other too much. And I always told folks, we going down trying to make a stance, but the reward isn't worth the sacrifice anymore.
No, the reward is either you spending the rest of your time locked up, and then they come back and get your mama and your sister in them for revenge.
Exactly.
Like it really doesn't really end there usually. You understand what I'm saying? It usually doesn't end there. So it's like more people get involved in it depending on the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be crazy.
And I added an event that
go ahead.
It's not a shooting, but it's
get busy.
A little bit worse. So I do these events, and it was Pride Month, so we had a lot of events going on this month. And Thursday, I had an event to go through, So before the event, though, we knew that there was a bomb threat
Really?
as people were coming in, as the
In,
entertainment.
in the theater? In the theater? Let's be clear, because people may not. Some people may be first time listeners. Give them a little more information. Like it's a play
No, it's
being
not.
held at not a play, but it was an event being held at a theater.
It was an event being held at a theater. I won't say the theater because
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just give the
because it was a bomb threat.
Yeah.
We had the mayor's office, DC mayor's office, was
gonna say, where is
holding
this?
the event, and so I was there to manage. Right, I was a team lead backstage, along with my boss who was managing the event. So we knew 2 weeks ahead that there was a bomb threat. There was a significant bomb threat being addressed. So she made out plans, that the person that I work for, she made out plans so that every set of as the performers came in groups of 5, we would take them on a walkthrough of the facilities to show them the exits and things like that because it was imminent. But just imagine, like, it's summer, right? It's the season is, like you said, Tony D, is just progressively getting worse, that we have to think about this, and that somebody actually, whether it was false or let's say it was false, but the fact that somebody actually put out that call, now we have to act on it because we don't know.
They're doing it to be stupid.
And it's right. And so now we got to act on it. Now we got to change and rethink protocols and do this, and we can't just worry about the performance. We got to worry about the people, right? The people who was attending the event, and then ourselves, right? Ourselves. So
facts.
I have a question for you, Team Roding. I know you said that it was an event. Was it a Pride event?
It was a Pride event. Yes. Okay. It was a Pride event.
Oh, so this was like anti-priders.
I don't know if the person was an anti-prider. It could have been, honestly, it could have been just bogus. That's
could have been somebody playing. You never know.
Worst case scenario, that was bogus, but somebody did call in the bomb threat for whatever reason, and we had to act on it. So we had to map out certain, and then still get the job done, right? Like,
don't think about it. Just go on out and perform.
Right, and how hard. I mean,
at what part does the bomb go off? At what part in the play does the bomb go off?
The performers out there doing their thing, and we're backstage looking at people like, "Do you belong back here?" Like, at one point, we had.
Is
that me?
I don't know. 1, 2. Wait, hold on, give me.
Kelly.
I was gonna say, grab that nigga with the black trench coat on.
They listening.
Oh man, are you serious? This is crazy.
At one point, one of the persons, like I said, like, I'm backstage, so I'm managing backstage, and this guy came backstage. He had no credentials or anything like that, and I'm like, "Excuse me, do you belong back here?" And he's like,
"Yeah, I'm the nigga with the bomb."
And he's like, "I belong." What are you talking about? Like, little did I know this was the guy who put the whole event on. He didn't have no badge. He's the one. He's the money. He was the money behind the event. But I'm like, listen, I'm just doing my job because it is what it is. But so I mean, like that, I'm thinking things. It's summer. It's the beginning of summer, and it's and it didn't even start in the summer. But it's like you said, it's summer now. Now we gotta smoke. I remember you used to make this joke because we used to go to Brooklyn all the time, and you'd be like, you used to say, "Oh, now it's summer. Everybody's in the street now, so you got to drive careful because everybody got bikes and stuff."
Yeah, facts.
It's like, you used to be like, "I can't hit nobody" or whatever because everybody's out in these streets. And
that is facts. That is
facts. Because it's a lot of people out there, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. It's a lot of folks out there, man, and you gotta just go take it easy. Just take it easy, because I actually, speaking of that, real quick, a spinoff. I saw a quick a thing on Instagram yesterday. Somebody was on a little mini scooter and, and got ran off the road by a car, and he chasing them. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Something similar to that, like, you know what I'm saying. And drivers, please respect. Yeah, keep your eyes open, man.
Word.
Like keep your eyes open. If you in a city, you know, in those crowded city, rural, and inner city, the city itself, it's just a lot of people outside, man. Like, if
Right.
you keep your eyes open, you don't don't run nobody over out there, man, for real.
Can I get some smoke off about this, please?
Please,
Okay.
go for it. Smoke it off.
Because in NYC, I don't know, Tony D, when the last you've been in NYC, but now all the roads are like one lanes now, and they have the bike lanes, and the scooters are all over. Like, they literally are all over the place. They come out, they follow no direction, they don't follow no lights, right?
Lit.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I'm saying it's lit, as in I'm co-signing it. It's wild, yo. It's wild. It's the land of 1,000 scooters. You feel like you in Dominican Republic and shit. Motor controls all over the place.
They are crazy, and it's not the fact if they follow the road signs, that's fine. But this junk does look, it look like chaos. And then, you know, it's parking. New York City already got tight streets, so the parking is all the way out into the middle of the street, and then you have a road. Oh my God, and you try not to hit nobody. Forget it. You're gonna hit.
I think we was in Manhattan a couple years ago. We was driving back and we was going through it. I remember seeing the bike lanes. It's sort of like it is over in Europe, because Europe had the bike lanes first, from what I remember. Over here, you had the bike for the bike riders. Now you got the bikes and the scooters. And the worst part is they're in just as much of a hurry as the drivers are. We got problems on these roads right now.
Yo, the street it's gonna be crazy.
We need to bring back the Honda Elite scooters. Bring back the Honda scooters.
Between the scooters, the bikers,
they got the bootleg ones out there.
The Uber drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because the Uber drivers are slow. Like, they'll jam you up too, because it's not even like they boating, they be slow up. You know what I'm saying?
And it's only one lane now, one, maybe two lanes. They have a petition out there for NYC owners. They petition it, I believe it's the McGinnis. They don't want the McGinnis to turn into they don't want it to have bike lane. So there's a petition, 5 people to sign it, 5,000 people to sign it. I believe over 5,000 people have officially signed it, that they did not want the McGinnis to turn it. It's already like I said, 2 lanes. So then they're gonna ruin it and take 1 lane and make it.
Think of the joint. Like, they did this in Queens in a lot of areas. They like, for example, Merrick Boulevard. It's always traffic now because they took one bus and made it a bus lane. And it's like, nigga, are you serious?
On Merrick?
On
Merrick Boulevard, like
a bus lane from Springfield all the way to Jamaica Avenue.
I was about to say it had to be from Springfield all the way to Jamaica. That's
all the way to Jamaica Avenue.
We used to have to take that bus.
I mean, I get it, because they want the buses to be on time. I get it, but yo, that is so brutal. It's brutal. But I be on the bike, so I just ride the bus lane.
So you got right where Merrick. Just imagine
right up Merrick, I jump right in the bus lane, and I'm late.
Imagine the intersection where Merrick and Baisley is, and that park is right there.
Yo,
that's
a major
stop.
Bro,
that's the major stop.
You can forget about it.
Go down to when St. Catherine's when I would go there. So I can already imagine what that spot's looking like.
It's brutal the whole way down, all the way down.
I've been in Maryland.
That's a heavy road. That's a heavy road for real.
I've been in Maryland for about 10 years now. Okay, but when I first came out here, the speed limit and the traps out here, especially in the DC area, I used to hate it. I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just getting tickets because I just don't get it. Right. And now I got a handle on it. Right. Now I got a handle on it. And now I got to go to New York. And it's the same thing. It's even less in New York. It's 25 miles per hour.
DC is worse because all them fucking cameras. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I remember when I first got up there in 04.
New York is bad now too.
New York got a lot also. It's probably worse. New York is crazy.
The speed limit is lower. It's 25. You can go 35.
If you want to.
Okay, this is opinion radio, sorry. But you can go 35.
Right.
But in DC, yeah, it's 30. You can only go 30. You may go 32. That is
I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I remember seeing the cameras flashing when I was up there in 04. I said, what the hell? Oh, damn, these cameras work.
Gotcha, bitch.
Why
Gotcha, bitch.
Yo, they got to change them light bulbs every week. I'm sorry. Them things be flashing all at night. You just be sitting there thinking it's a lightning storm. No, that's the cameras. Virginia Beach is just as bad. When I went there in 2010, I was sitting there and I was like, this storm coming? No,
Virginia.
Why
Do y'all have officers? Send some of those officers to Baltimore. All those officers on I-95 do not need to be on I-95 in Virginia. They need to be in Baltimore. Okay, let's.
They need to be in Virginia Beach.
They need to be in Virginia transfers. In other words, lit.
They need to be in Virginia Beach too. You don't see I-64 coming up for Virginia Beach going toward DC. That road is sick.
Is that the Jefferson? Whatever. What's the name of the highway?
I don't know what they named it, but from Richmond to down to Hampton Roads, that stretch of highway, it used to not be that bad. I heard it's ridiculous on that road now. It's like take that road going from Route 4 up there in Maryland. You know how Route 4 is?
Yes.
Imagine how 64 is like that. Route 64 is a major highway. And vice versa. If something happened on that road, that's it. Period. And that whole stretch is bananas.
I'm moving to Michigan. I'm going to Kimmy Callie's. I can drive 65 maybe. Right? 70. It's like 70, right?
To get to where? To where she at?
And I know in Michigan, right? That's above Ohio. What's above Ohio?
Canada.
Come on, man.
Seriously. It's Canada, the Great Lakes, and then Ohio. Seriously, there's no.
No, it's not. Let me check.
Kimmy, where you at when we need you? Good Lord.
Okay, that was my smoke off about the traffic. I'm sorry.
No,
it's all good. It's all good. Like, that smoke. And speaking of smoke, oh man, it gets worse. We're gonna lighten it up a little bit, but it's still gonna be a smoky situation. We're gonna move on to another crazy. I came across this. This is wild.
I hope this is free. I'm looking for.
I don't know, but all I can just say is take that. Let me see. This is crazy. This right here is kind of crazy.
No, I don't know about this one now. Yes, play this.
Let's go.
What's going on? Yeah, I'm on to you. Yeah, let's get at the Holiday Inn Express, huh? Yeah, my wife, huh? It's my wife, huh? We get the Holiday Inn Express. What you doing here, huh? What are you doing? You mean the pastor, huh? You mean Pastor Mitchell? You can say it. Yeah, counseling. I'm not stupid. You're not paying me. You're not stupid, girl. You've been. Would you like this? Oh, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. What's the code? What's the code? What's the passcode to get in? What's the passcode to get in? You don't have nothing to hide and you don't worry about it. That's not the way.
That's what y'all tell us.
You see what's going on?
Touche.
Right.
See how you lied? You see how you lied? What is this going on? What you got? Come on, we'll get off. You got a naked picture over here? What the f is he sending you a naked picture for? What is he sending you a naked picture for? What does the message say? I don't know, I'll be there. Can you bring me? Yes, that's fine. I'll be there. So that's from the day. I'm just talking about last night.
Oh, snap.
How long has it been going on? How long has it been going on? Come on, no, we're going over this. I mean, you act like you know. You're meeting him anyway. Come on, let's go. You're meeting him. Come on. If you want to save your marriage and you don't have nothing to prove, then come on, show me that you're not messing with him. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
You can't have shit, man. Come on. Can't believe you. What is it? I'll be here. What is that?
Okay, it's not that serious. You about to see.
No, I'm going to see anything. Oh,
people make accidents all the time.
Can't believe it, man. Come on. What room is it? What room is it? 326. Come on, let's go.
He going to the room.
Yeah, we're doing it. You said you don't have nothing to prove. Come on, you don't have nothing to hide.
Lit.
Going on? Can't believe you, brother. Oh, who the goddamn pastor? Come on, hit the pastor. You want to hit it anyway if I want to hit it.
People with the pastor got caught.
lost your damn mind. You lost your damn mind because I'm exposing. I'm showing everyone kind of, yeah, don't hide now, don't hide now, don't hide now. Look at you. Don't hide now. Oh, where's your wedding ring, huh? Don't where's your ring? Oh, now you have a ring, huh? You think that's gonna make a difference?
The results I would have a fucking fit.
He's still
Like bust
He's still cheating with the whip on the rock the ring. Come on, man.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I hope he gone.
Pastor, man.
Here you go. You're in the shower. You're taking the time in the shower.
Come on. Where's it? 320? No, yo, come on, no, because I'm showing you. That's bullshit.
Don't answer the door.
You know it. Go ahead. Where's it? Where's the 320? What is 23, 24? What is 320? 326. 326.
Okay.
No.
Nah.
Go ahead. Right here.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Don't open the door.
That's it. You have everything in the world.
She got the fat little booty too. Got a little tights on, ready to get spanked.
What's going on, Pastor? What's going on, Pastor Mitchell? You seem surprised. Huh? You expecting my wife? You expect me also, huh? You expect me also, huh? What's going on? You know what's going on. What the hell here? What's going on with you and my wife? What's going on with you and my wife?
I was here for
What the hell is going on with you and my wife? Oh, come on, go ahead and cut that shit off, man.
He got the Bible out. He gonna read a verse. Yeah, bend over and read that, sweetie.
Because I'm exposing you. You've been around my family. I've been around your lovely wife, man. Come on, man. You ain't got to mess with my wife, man. Come on, man. Hold on.
Give me my phone back.
I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. Also, you want to run off. You want to run off. We're not talking about anything. Come on, Pastor. All people, man. Come on, man. I thought we were better than this, man. Come on, man. No, we're not. Come on, man of God. What? A man of God.
It's Charles. There's nothing going on with me.
That's adultery, Pastor. Pastor, that's adultery. You mess around with a married woman. You didn't know. I got the. What was the reason? Pastor, what was the reason behind the naked pictures? I saw the pictures. Yes, the naked pictures today, man. Come on.
Dick pics. Pastor was sending wifey dick pics.
Come on, I'm not exposing you. The rest of the congregation, Bishop Jones, and the whole jurisdiction, they will know about it. I'm exposing you. You're doing your job. I don't care. We're doing this. We're doing this. I don't want to do anything. You know what? I just want to get my phone and go. You know, you messed up my marriage. How about if I messed up your marriage? You know what? Let me call First Lady.
It gets juicy now.
You got alcohol? You got what's going on, man? You're not getting nothing. You're not gonna know.
And they got alcohol in the room.
She's the first lady.
Yeah, whatever. We want to see. All right. You call her.
He's calling
her right now. I can't believe it. I hope you get this. What you wanted, right? This what you wanted, right?
Hey.
Give me my phone back.
Hello. Hey, how you? No, ma'am. Hey, this is Charles. Do you know where your husband's at?
Charles, give me my phone. It's not that serious.
You know where your husband's at? He's at the hotel right now. Him and my wife apparently have been messing around. I have messages. I went through a phone last night. See, they've been messing around for at least 2 months.
Give me my phone.
I swear. Yes, ma'am.
Give me my phone.
He's at the hotel right at the Holiday. I'm recording it right now.
First lady.
Yes, ma'am. Hello. Okay, make you happy. Yeah. You stupid.
No, you
call it in now.
What you running off for what? That's all you want to do.
It's not just him and Tanya. It's more than me.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. It's him and Tanya. They've been beating us for the last 2 months. I'm exposed.
You know we try to convince stuff at the hotel.
That's the Leon Mitchell. I'm exposing.
Yes.
Yes, that's what he does. Sleep with married women. Then he has a counter.
Look, the nigga got the Magnum gold rapper. I know that rapper anywhere. It's my bad.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting what's get my point across. I'm not getting any point. My point getting across, man. Hey, listen.
Might be blowing this shit up now.
What you saying? What you want to know? What you want to know?
Put a foot upside her ass.
Oh, that makes you happy. That's what makes you happy. Old still ringing in the background. You can stay with. You can stay with them. That's what you want anyway. You can stay with them.
Oh, no, come here. Come here. Pick from the big one. Pick from the big one.
What do you say? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. The Magnum is still on. You know what, Smoke? I'm gonna cut you off too. I'm gonna cut y'all off. Let me tell y'all right now, and I got to do this. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt because when they went out the room, you know what I noticed?
What?
The bed was never messed up.
Nah, because she didn't get into the hotel room. He just got there a little while before her.
Oh,
and
he
was
beat her
texting
there.
her. He got there first, and she was like, "All right, I'm coming. I'll be there." So he was there. He had the he didn't show it, but he was like, "Oh, y'all got liquor?" So he had some alcohol in the room. I guess he had that hen rock. he had the gold wrapper next to the phone.
Once I saw that condom, that was it. I was like,
He
okay,
had
it's
the
over.
gold
It's over.
wrapper. Like,
it's over.
That's the Magnum. Like, what?
It was over.
Yo,
Jesus. He
that
had the
wasn't the
pick work
first
and
time. He
everything
been
sitting
spanking
there,
that for a minute.
okay. All
Yeah.
them text messages, you're done. And that's how ladies be doing us. This is my problem. When women be doing that shit, that'll be all over the fucking news. When a dude busts a woman, don't nobody want to say shit. That's my damn problem.
I will be quiet because she's wrong and strong, right? I can't say nothing. She deserves
He
everything.
was like, give me the phone, give me the code. And then she didn't want to give it. Now, when we said we don't want to give the code, we just guilty off the rip in everybody fucking eyes. Fuck that shit. Y'all just as bad as we are. I said it.
Because girls is players too.
Well, you play stupid game, you win a stupid prize.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Like a gangster, I'm more like a pimpstress.
Well, at least the pastor came packing his Jimmy hat.
Yes, he did.
He had one. Like, he
For
wasn't
my-
really gonna do nothing. He only had one. He's a
y'all
one-shot shooter.
Do y'all remember like a year or two ago? I don't know how many years ago, that YouTube video with the pastor yamming out this girl's unani real hard. Is a pastor, is a video.
Yes. You and your pussy will go to hell together. I had that saved. I actually had that saved. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, that was lit.
You don't know about this one?
You and your pussy.
He was.
You are everything is about your pussy. Well, guess what? You and your pussy are all going to burn in hell together. Yeah, it was lit. It was definitely lit. Yeah, he had the ill accent. He sounded maybe Haitian or African, maybe one of those two, but it was lit. Definitely.
Pastors.
So what do you think? Hey, you think this pastor was support? What at first you believed him, Tony D? Let's run this down. Like, let's run through this real quick. As this unfolding, at first you gave him a chance, like possibly.
I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt when pastors do meet with people in seclusion. They have to for you, like confession and all other good shit. I got that. You can have them private meetings. I
Do
got
that at the church, man. Stop playing.
I believe you, but there are some who are legit. I got that. So I was like, okay, let me keep watching.
You have to tell
We
him.
got to the room. He was dressed. Tie was up. I said the tie's open. Okay, that's gonna be suspicious already. Whether they
He got
finished
there,
it.
no, he got there before her.
Right. So you told me that, so that's what changed me up. So
Yeah.
we got to the room, and I'm looking around the room. I'm like, this room ain't been touched at all. Because let's be clear, a bunch of us done been to hotel rooms and done the dirt. I'm looking around. I know what to look for. You know, you're gonna look in the bathroom, check the towels that they used. If it's one set,
Right,
you
yeah.
two set, it's
Check under
fat.
the
So I'm
bed.
looking at all that, right?
Yes,
So he's sitting there, you know, the shirt tucked in, the pants. I was like, he got dressed kind of quick because she just got the fuck downstairs. But then you was like, she hadn't been up there yet. Okay, cool. So I'm sitting
Yeah,
there.
they was just coming in.
And then he talking. He trying to keep, you know, the pastor's always going to be, hold on. You got to resolve it. You know, you're going to take the first blow already. The husband's like, I got the messages. I'm like, oh, God. Now,
He said, and the naked pictures. He was
and
like,
then,
oh,
and
man.
then we got to see the gold magnum on the dresser. It's over, dog. It's over.
Go rapper all
It's
day.
You got drink on the table.
Liquor, got the hen rock.
It's over, dog. It's
How
over.
y'all praying with liquor?
He was like, you got a beautiful wife. His wife probably looked better than her, too.
Praying,
That's
right?
the crazy shit. He like, damn. Shit, I was jealous that you had a bad bitch. You want, huh? Nigga, you crazy. Shit, what all you had to do was say, let's swap. What the fuck?
Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke.
Damn,
Remember the
player.
Buster Rhymes soundtrack? Hoochies Need Love Too?
Yeah, like, goddamn, nigga, we could have, all you had to do was say, let's switch for a couple of weeks. Damn, we could have resolved that easy. Give me yours, you take my mine.
Joseph Dickens was good. Coochie
so
need
that's what's
love
up.
too, damn it.
Lou Joseph Vegas. Yo, that's so crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? So he was definitely trying to clap. No doubt. He was definitely trying to.
Even though she's a who Shay. That was the jam on that CD. I missed
He
that.
belonged to the streets.
Oh my god, you guys.
So that was real crazy right there. That was crazy. So that was one that I wanted to present to you guys. See what your feeling is. How do you feel about the pastors? Like, is there an overtone in the church of these? Is this really like a what's the word I'm looking for?
It's a stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
Stereotype.
What's
but
the
I'm gonna tell y'all
percentage? I'm going to say, let me do a survey real quick before we slide on.
Yeah.
Right, check it out. A survey. What do you think the percentage of these quote unquote pastors are spanking some of the shorties in the church? Maybe not somebody's wife, but probably even that too. Wives, some of the other women, because there are a lot of women in the church, because a lot of black men have given up on the church. Unfortunately, I would guess, or I don't know, whatever the case is. So it's like a lot of women in the church. What's the percentage you think of these pastors, these young pastors, guys, smashing the what do you call it? Congregation.
I want to say about a quarter. I don't think it's everyone. There's a lot of churches out there.
Yeah. So about a quarter, you would think. There's
think
no official statistic on this because they would all be lying. Like, nah, I never do that. Hey, wasn't you the guy in the video? Well, it wasn't me.
I hate to say
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say a third. I'm gonna say a third because I hear it too much. Whether it's on the news or not, I'm gonna be honest. I hear it too much. I hear the rumors too much. It's bad. And in my most asshole of asshole mentalities, at least they got women giving the pussy instead of them having to fuck with kids.
Facts though. Well, it depends on. Nah, I'm not gonna throw no religion under the bus. I'm gonna be nice today.
I mean, by denomination, that's why I say it's
Yeah.
got to be more than a third because we're going to see it, we're going to hear it. They're going to try to keep it low. I can respect that, and I always told
Yeah.
people I can never be a pastor because I'm going to try to get with some woman. Y'all ain't gonna tell me I'm be celibate. No, I ain't fucking with no kids. But if some woman come up in there and she half dressed and then she start rubbing and crying all over me, and I've been celibate for you, don't blame me. Y'all kiss my ass. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. She gave it to me. Fuck that.
There's a difference if you are sleeping, if you are a
consensual.
single pastor and you sleep with somebody.
Yes.
But by the code,
yeah.
you're supposed to until you're married. By the code, you're supposed to until you're married.
But I guess if you're following the religious code, you're not supposed to be spanking no cheeks.
No,
You understand what I'm saying?
Not all religions, right?
No, I'm just saying. I guess I don't know. Whatever the case is, this guy was a married pastor. Obviously,
He's married. Yeah,
Wife,
that's what he was.
wife got hot.
Adultery on 2 counts.
Yeah.
2 counts of
Yeah.
adultery, and then you done sinned against the church. Then you done used the cloth wrong. Then you done got the book, and you got the legal papers, and you got a room, and
He
you
got
done
the
sent
book
pictures.
with her with the magnum in the drink. What do you bring
Got the hand rock, got the
she
the
come over there,
rubbers, got the hand rock.
She ain't go for no meeting. She went over there in tights and open-toed
Word.
sandals with brand new
Yeah.
painted toenails. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was for
I
quick
gotta stand up
access.
for the fellas. I
Probably
gotta
had
use
little.
full side on this shit. Fuck that shit. Because if a dude would have went to meet a chick and he had a picture, y'all would have had all the cameras, all the news channels, and all your homegirls with you. He was actually being discreet.
Oh man, she had the sandals
that
on.
ass.
She had the quick release. That's like what I call like the quick release get up, like spandex. Pull it down real quick.
Right.
Pull it right
Right.
off, easy.
That's
Like
why
you
when
know, you
y'all
don't
be
got
at
to
the
worry
house
about nothing
doing that
getting
shit, that's
wrinkled
why
up.
we know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all going over to the creep real quick.
Had a
All
little
right, I'm done. That's
thong.
it.
Yeah, had a little thong on under that joint. Probably, you know.
Probably
what
had
I'm
no
saying?
drawers on.
She ain't no
Probably didn't have no drawers. Probably didn't. You're right. I'm
Dripping
just
all
trying
in
to
the
keep it
outfit.
decent.
Did
Yeah,
you hear
no
about
drawers.
that big pastor, the Hillsong pastor?
But we're gonna hear about it now. Let's go. Talk to us. What happened? We ain't heard now, but we're gonna learn today.
It's Justin Bieber church, Selena Gomez church, big church, mega church, one of the biggest mega churches in wherever. And in the last, I guess, 2-3 years, the guy who was the main pastor was caught being unfaithful. He was cheating on his wife, and he's a mega church pastor, right?
He was spanking joints from the church, or just like some side box on
A lot
the
of just
streets.
one.
What was it? Was it? Do you know his name?
Carl.
Can I look him up? Hold on. Let's try to find this nigga.
Hillsong pastor.
Let's try to find this nigga.
Carl Lentz, CarlLent.
Mhm.
See, I'm putting his name in a private
His
chat.
last name is Lent. You're gonna name him after a season. Lord have mercy.
Son of a bitch. A dirty season. Oh. L-E.
So yeah, apparently.
Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. We got him right here.
Okay.
Shebang. Let's see.
He's a good-looking guy. I mean, when I tell you this guy was like a pastor who was out there, I'm one of the kids. He would wear. I don't know what male bati riders are, but he did the whole. When you wear your pants saggy, when y'all have your pants down, you can see a little bit of the junk, but can get it.
Not the dirty D'Angelo. Oh man.
D'Angelo, that's the kind of pastor he was. Okay.
Dirty D'Angelo. He's showing his junk to the host.
Six abbed up and everything, and good looking hair. One of the kids,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's reel it back in. Okay. Let's check it out. Okay. Let's check this shit out. Yeah, she's
Ronnie. Goddamn.
Yes.
Bieber is opening up about his cheating scandal in FX's new documentary series, The Secrets of Hillsong.
Carl was fired by Hillsong leader Brian Houston, but there was something larger happening at this church.
People were putting things together. Brian's unraveling was bound to happen.
They were protecting something. What are they protecting?
The 4-part series chronicles the scandals of the famous megachurch and features the first interviews with Lentz and his wife Laura since they were pushed out of the church in 2020. After helping get Hillsong's New York City branch up and running in 2010, he was eventually ousted due to, quote, moral failures. He admitted a day later that he had been unfaithful in his marriage. In the doc, he said, for years, and adds that the hardest part was trying not to look his wife in the eye ever. Laura says she was shocked that her husband had been unfaithful. Lentz recalls how she wasn't mad, but was just so broken. The ousted pastor was also questioned about a relationship he had with the family's nanny, Leona Kimes, who was also a church member. After Lentz was fired from Hillsong, Kimes came forward with allegations that she was sexually and emotionally abused by the pastor. But while he admits to allowing an inappropriate relationship to develop, Lentz calls any notion of abuse categorically false. In the docuseries, Lentz says that he has thought about vacating the planet amid the fallout from the scandal and has alleged that he was sexually abused as a child by a family friend. He says, "I'm tired of this damage. I'm tired of this wreckage." Over a week before the show's premiere, Lentz shared that the couple's decision to take part in the documentary was part of the healing process. He said, "Although we have a long way to go, with a lot of work, a lot of honesty, and a lot of prayer, we have found ourselves in a beautiful, happy, and deliberately honest place."
So yeah, they're still together.
I believe she's emotionally broken. She don't want to leave. I can believe that.
Mm-hmm. So apparently, when they found out about the whole thing, they kicked him out first, but she was supposed to still be a part of the church.
And we get the vibe of the prayer.
And then they end up kicking her out too. But
she ain't nothing to do with it.
But she had, according to the documentary, she had an idea about the nanny. Like she kind of, because like whenever the nanny and him would be together, she would go in the room and be like, "Get the hell out of here!" Like she was screaming at the nanny. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, these pastors, I don't know, man.
I don't blame them entirely because some women.
He was a rock star. He was pretty hot. Sound like he was pretty hot to you. So you look like you look like he was a pretty good catch.
They said
you were speaking very highly of his looks before we pulled up the videotape. So obviously he's an attractive man to the ladies. He's a ladies' man. What were you saying? I'm sorry to cut you off there.
They said there was there used to be, I don't know where the church was in the city. It used to be in Manhattan, but thousands of people used to be online trying to get to the church. But mainly, I guess he was very charismatic. That's the whole point. Yeah. It's like, okay, like I get why.
Entertainer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of women went at him, but that doesn't make him a flirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he was showing his junk like if he was D'Angelo and
I'm not doing that.
He's slutting them out in the church, showing his junk. He got that shit on Sunday. He steps from behind the little podium with his. You think he has on a full shirt, but it's really cut off.
That's why I got your pants halfway pulled down. They all want to show
Cut
up.
off
That's
at the
crazy.
stomach, and you get to see his stomach in part of the upper junk area.
Like, what are you doing? Are you what? Is there more?
The upper pelvis.
Upper pelvic area.
I don't understand.
Oh man, that is so hilarious.
Just
It's
because
real though. It's gangster. He's gangster. You gotta respect it.
And they can show some emotion. A lot of women do have an attraction to that. It doesn't necessarily make you a flirt. Some women be trying to push themselves on a dude like that because they can't find it. I don't necessarily even blame all these pastors for that. We see it all the time. But pastor, he's like, listen, it's okay. We can talk. It's not a problem. That affection, it draws. It's not their fault. But y'all can't be, and I'm going to go ahead and tell it to the ladies too. Some dudes are like that and no, they're not flirting with you. They just know how to talk to your ass. You ain't being this like you on the streets or being disrespected like you on the streets. We just know how to talk to you. And yes, it can be attractive. Yes, you can want us to be around. And honestly, a lot of these dudes are not cheating. That's why I said what I said earlier. I want to say a third because we know the underground stories. But some dudes are trying to maintain their cool. They're not going to make the first move. Some of these women are.
Right.
You can't blame the pastors.
Yeah, well, most of them will make the first move. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't mean
because some of these women would man, please, let's be 1,000. Because there are women out there cheating, married, unmarried.
But you ain't there for the hoes, man. You there for God.
Like I said,
you there for Jesus and them niggas. You ain't there for them hoes.
That's my point.
I can see that happening where, okay, this guy, let's say my husband is at home. My husband
In that particular instance, I'm sorry, give me
okay,
wait, give me 1 second. In the particular instance of the video we saw earlier, with the wife going to the hotel to meet him. Right. Who do you think made the first move in that situation? Just guess. I don't know myself. I'm just saying.
I feel like he did. He bought a bag.
I would say she did.
Because remember, I don't think this was their first engagement. The husband said apparently this has been going on for about 2 months because he said he's been seeing the messages. So I guess for 2 months he's been spanking that ass.
I would assume she.
So that wasn't their first.
I would say she made the first move because he has too much to lose making the first move in the first place.
Exactly. That's what I was leading at.
My reasoning, I would say
think he would be.
You don't think
Go ahead,
so?
Roni. Go ahead. No, your turn.
I think he would be the first because it seemed already ready. She just rolled up in. So this is something I don't believe he's done this with her first time.
Them papers was
the guy said, the guy said, well, the husband says apparently this has been going on for 2 months because he's been looking at the messages.
Like she's not the first.
Oh yeah, he's not. Yeah, she's probably not the first.
So he has the whole hotel. He got the meet me at the spot. He's there first.
Got the liquor, got the hand rock, got the mag.
He got the drinks. He got the Bible just in case somebody come in the room. Right? How you know all that? This is practice.
Experienced player.
So girl, just don't be late.
She's late. She's late.
Because he got that 300-pound husband walking behind her. This big nigga.
That pastor was kind of fit though. Like he been in the gym.
He was.
He didn't want that smoke. You see, that nigga was backing up crazily.
Yeah,
that nigga was backing up very, very like yo.
Let me call the deacons real quick. Deacon.
You can tell by the dude's voice that he was a big dude too. Like the dude that was talking with the camera, you can tell he was husky. He was a big dude. You can tell.
You can hear it in his voice. You can hear it in his voice.
You can hear it in his voice. Number one. Number two, the pastor, like you say, he appeared to be in like average. Well, like he looks like he works out. Like he had the tight shirt on.
About 230, 235 from the gym.
Well, probably not. TV makes you look bigger than you are. Number one. So remember, TV always adds pounds.
Phone cameras.
Yeah. So
right.
But he appeared to. Obviously, he works out because you can see he has shoulders and a chest build. Right. I'm analyzing it, and he had the tight shirt on. So exactly. So we got his sexy church shirt on for the
sexy church shirt on, the sexy button up.
He knows how to dress. He
was backing up. He really had his hands in a surrender position. Like he was backing up very crazy. Number one, because you're busted. Number two, he may have thought that this nigga was gonna clock his ass.
He was
really backing the fuck up. He was really trying to keep really clear of the space. Of that gentleman's space.
When the husband shows up, we gotta back up. You know why? Because if it was us,
nigga will kill you.
We swinging. If it's us, that's why.
Nigga will kill you. Because remember, this is personal because he knows you and he knows it's your wife. It's not like your wife is smashing somebody from the job.
Right.
Like some nigga, you pull up and you don't know this nigga. Like, what nigga? I'm the husband. Raw. And it's like, fuck, nigga, I never seen you before. Who the fuck are you? It's different. He's like, no, nigga, I know you, your wife, you, the pastor. We have a personal relationship. So you're personally disrespecting me, trying to fuck my broad.
And I'm gonna call
You
your
understand
wife
what I'm
on my
saying?
phone
She's
because
a hoe, number one, for whatever, you know, she deserves the more smoke, but you also have personally violated me because I know you personally. You understand? There's a personal relationship. I pay for your services. Like, nigga, I'm putting money in the envelope every fucking week.
Right.
And you fucking my wife too. Like, and like he said, shit, you got a beautiful wife. Like, this nigga's like, shit, I dreamed I could fuck your wife, but you're fucking mine. Like,
real quick.
you're like, shit, why you ain't just pass your shorty then, nigga? You greedy motherfucker. He was like, greedy. He like, you got a beautiful wife. What the fuck? So in other words, the pastor got a better looking wife than this guy. Oh man, what a train wreck. This is a train wreck. Because he obviously be looking at the pastor's wife like, damn, he got a bad bitch. And the pastor, you're gonna fuck your regular chick. My wife regular. You wanna fuck her? Are you serious? You know, like, god damn.
I would say let's swap, but we know
I would never have dreamed this in a million years. Are you serious? Good lord. I thought you won. Well, actually, you did. You won twice.
Wow.
But that's another story. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, it's gangster. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. So I don't know. It is what it is. I can't pass judgment on nobody.
No.
So oh man, where's this meme at? Oh man, damn it. I don't even have my phone.
Do you have another one? Because if not, I got another one.
Go ahead. You know, go ahead.
I posted at the seams for this.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Can we talk about the Chicago incident?
Let's talk about it because I have no idea what the fuck that is. So let's go. My bad. I meant the.
So there was a lady and a guy in Chicago, or it's Illinois, I guess. I say Illinois. And the lady said something to the guy. The guy got loud.
You talk about the boy, the 14-year-old. Oh, okay. Continue. I got that. Go ahead.
And he punched her in the face.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is my reiteration, so please forgive me if I'm
I can pull it up. Yeah, go ahead, but go ahead.
So he punched her a couple of times in the face. He came back once, and then he backed up, and then he came back again. Bow.
He two-pieced the ass, was shooting off at the lip.
The son was there, so the son went and got the gun or whatever and shot the guy dead. The guy's deceased. The mother and the son was brought up on murder charges. I believe the son, both of them were second degree, I believe. And then they ended up dropping the charges actually on both of them. Am I correct that they dropped the charges on both of them?
Yeah.
Yes. So, but there was a lot of heat because at the time we didn't know that they was going to drop the charges on both of them, right? So it was like, okay, does he deserve to go to jail, the 14-year-old, because he defended his mom?
No.
Or because he didn't murder somebody.
That motherfucker said,
he told him keep
he
shooting.
said, if you scream at me again, I'm gonna punch you. First of fucking all, don't nobody want no dude hitting no woman. Second of all, did she hit him? We did not see that. He told her don't say nothing. When she said it, he punched her. If that was my mother, I'd have shot his ass too. No, free that motherfucker.
So let's check it out right here. Hold on, let's check it out. You know what? I can
Any
show
questions?
you better. I can show you better than I can tell you. That damn it.
Right? Like, because at the time there was this discussion. So I'm ready for you whenever you're ready, Smoke.
Hold on. Oh shit. Oh damn, I gotta present it again. Oh yeah, this is the actual raw footage. This is crazy. Oh, hold on.
That video was
this is the real shit.
Really going in on her.
From his injuries. Murder charges against the mother and her 14-year-old son have been dropped.
Get your food! Who? Get the gun? Who? Nate. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm my God, I said one more thing when I knock you out. Oh, say one more thing when I knock you out. Oh,
The man later died from his injuries. A state attorney's office says they moved to dismiss the charges due to
I didn't see this one.
murder charges against a mother and her 14-year-old son have been dropped.
Get your food. Who? Get the cop. Who? Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I said one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh,
So they tried to say initially that the son.
A state attorney's office says they moved to dismiss the charges due to.
Go ahead.
So they tried to say initially that the mother that the son wasn't with the mother, and that the mother called the son to come over and kill the guy. But then they realized that the son was actually there on the premises at the time. But so the issue was, okay, did he deserve to get killed because he did? The guy did tell her, you say one more thing to me, I'm gonna punch you.
Even after he hit her the first time, she was still fucking talking. Can you even believe that? Did you see that?
Why did he hit her?
She was still, I don't know what they were arguing about, but he just like, lady, get your food and get the fuck out of here. But she want to keep arguing, right? So, I mean, I'm not defending anybody. I'm just from what I see, she's still,
right.
Screaming and yelling, right? And he's like, lady, get your shit, please. So I'm just saying for I don't know why. Well, now I know why she thinks she can stand up to a grown man, because she has a son that has a gun on him. So that's the flex right there. You understand what I'm saying? So she feels emboldened now because she has a child that has a pistol, right? So now she feels big enough. Now she feels more empowered to talk shit because she can easily say, hey, get the pistol, which she did, actually. You understand what I'm saying? But and he asked her, like, please, just get your shit and get up out of here. Say something else, I'm gonna knock you out. He hit her.
You can't say that. You can't do that, though.
Listen, I get it. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Right.
Not saying anything was right because it cost him his life, so it doesn't matter. Right. What I'm saying is, even after he punched her the first time, she was still fucking arguing.
I got that.
Number one, like, damn, you can't knock a bitch out. Your right is trash.
Oh my God,
Number one. That nigga's right was trash because he clocked her and she was still fucking arguing. And then he had to run over there and keep hitting her, which is insane to me. Like, nigga, you're right. If that was another man, he would have got his ass. He would have got his ass. Well, he would. Man, listen, he would have got beat up if that was another dude. Like that's your knockout punch.
Because he did come from the back of hell to hit her. He did.
He couldn't even knock a bitch out.
Boom, and then you don't see the actual throw. Maybe that's what it was.
He didn't even he hit her because somebody yelled, ooh. But the bitch was still screaming. I mean, I don't mean it like, but she was still beefing after he punched her in the face.
We need to see how it originated and how it started and all jokes aside.
I'm just saying, I don't know whether they was arguing over French fries.
You know how you got the story? Because I don't know how the story.
I don't. I don't know
how it started. I just saw it from that point on.
But when you in a fast food joint, say you in a rush to the city, go like one of those stand-up, hurry-up Chinese restaurants. From what I remember,
it looked like
what's right across the street from Rochdale when I was in New York. You got to go up there, order your food. You're gonna wait a minute. Now, 10, 20 minutes, you're gonna get impatient. I got that. But if she up there running their mouth, holding everybody up, I got where he's coming from. But you still can't be threatening to punch no woman like that because you in a rush. And some of these people out here, a lot of people out here like to do this shit. I can see that part, but we still, as dudes, can't go around talking about you say something else, I'm gonna punch you in your face. You're done right there. But then you're gonna punch this lady in front of her son.
Life.
In front of her son. You can't do that. You're done. You ain't gonna make it out the store.
Hey, well, he didn't. Apparently, or maybe not. He didn't. Maybe he didn't make it out of the store.
He said apparently.
I'm just saying he didn't make. He lost his life over that. So that was like the last. That was his last.
He lost his life because he hit a woman in front of her kids. The kids supposed to jump your ass. The kids, the nephews, the nieces, all that.
I get it because you're not supposed to. Even though she's yelling, you're not really supposed to. Do that though. You're not really supposed to put hands on folks, and that's the moral of the story. But unfortunately, it's like, he was just to me it was a cry for help. Like, lady, just stop it.
Yes.
To me, it was a cry for help. Like, just stop it, because I'm a nut job, and I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face if you don't get the fuck out of here. And of course, she feels emboldened because there's a gun. Her son has a gun, so she's like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna keep talking because he's just gonna pull out the gun."
That's
You
another
understand what I'm
aspect.
saying? So that
That's
gives you,
another
that
aspect, yes.
emboldened. Remember, she was emboldened in the situation.
But if you
I'm just
tell
not saying she's wrong either. The guy was wrong for hitting her. Period. Point blank. Period. He was wrong for teeing off on her. That's the beginning of the end. You understand what I'm saying? It cost him his life, and I get it. But she seemed to be, because I'm gonna say, like, what woman is gonna be your son? Your son doesn't look as big as the guy, first of all, because that looked like a grown man.
Right.
Okay, number one. Number two, why do women think that they can be in a grown man's face without talking and yelling recklessly and without the threat of violence? Because you don't know, some people are not wrapped too tight.
Can
You
I?
understand? Let me just lay this out. This may be something that ladies don't try this at home. But even if your son has a gun, because maybe if he had a gun too, maybe he would have turned around and shot and killed her son also. You never know if he had a gun or not. That's the thing. But she felt emboldened enough to keep talking to this grown ass man like he's a little bitch, just because she knows that her son, who's the little bitch, because
I didn't think about
obviously
that.
he
I
could
didn't think
not
about
have, obviously that his little boy could not have taken on that grown ass man in hand to hand combat. Obviously,
think
even
about
though the
that. That's a
nigga,
good point.
even
That's
though his right hand was trash. The 14-year-old man gave him a little work, actually, because he couldn't knock the bitch out.
Dang, he backed
But see, I always think outside the box, Tony D. See, I think outside of the
You
box.
make total sense with that. And that's why I
You understand
appreciate
what I'm saying?
conversations. We'll have our mind made up from what we see, but you also got to give an aspect of what we didn't think about. And if you looked at these stories before we have, that's how you have the conversation. I appreciate what you said, but I know
you shouldn't do it.
Chicago reputation, they bucket.
Yeah,
anybody around their moms, somebody hit your moms, the fleet coming out.
It don't matter where you from. I get it.
We had two volatile situations at once, honestly.
I get it, man. But I'm like, ladies, what makes y'all think y'all just gonna be in a grown man face doing crazy shit? Unless you have a kid with a gun standing there. Okay, go ahead, T-Ronnie. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
But why can't I argue with somebody?
You can.
Like, if a guy is, let's just say nowadays you can't argue with anybody, realistically.
Probably not a good idea.
I felt the same way, as I had this talk with my sister, and I was
Ladies,
saying,
don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't
I was
do
saying,
that
like,
shit,
if it
man.
generated to that point, why didn't no one else? Like, there was a grown man. You seen the grown man? He kind of left the premises, and it was like, well, I'm thinking, why didn't the grown man be like, listen, young blood, let's calm this down,
Listen,
right?
because you know why? Because they obviously Youngblood was not wrapped too tight. That's why he did
was
what he
not
did.
wrapped too tight. Yes.
So number two, what if somebody that you can see is actually not wrapped too tight? What if he also had a pistol and pulled it out and said, "Mind your business, old man," pop, and put one in your ass?
That's
because remember,
it came with
if
that.
this lady is popping off at the mouth, like she was really, really, really reckless right there in that situation.
Not reckless. She was literally standing on her
I
own.
get it. She was there, yeah, but she was leaning towards him, clearly leaning in his direction,
Let me
talking.
watch this video again.
You want to see it again?
Yes, please.
I mean, come on, man. Let's see what the fuck we saw.
I saw her just standing in her place, just like, listen,
She
sir.
was leaning in
Like, I do
her.
that. I'm like, listen, just do not tell me one more thing. I don't want to hear it right now.
That's
but
not what. Let's
he's
see. Hold
animated.
on.
If you say
Damn,
one
I took it down.
you
All right. Come on, because obviously we missed what was said before that.
right, you don't know. So I was looking that up,
So-
and it doesn't really say. It just says that
Yeah, that's all they got, really. Damn, I just took it down. Wait, did I still got it? Yeah. Yeah, because remember, he's standing back. He already has a clenched fist and everything. Hold on, let's bring it back. Hold on. Let's present this shit one more time.
The
Let's
mother-
conduct a crime scene investigation on this motherfucker.
the mother
Hold
entered
on.
the business to get food while her son waited.
Do you see video or are you just reading it?
I'm
Go
reading
ahead.
News USA Today.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I watched. We was trying to establish if there was something written about how the argument started.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, according to the documents, the mother entered the business to get food while her son waited in the Lincoln outside. Shortly after, Brown, which is the guy, entered the restaurant and an argument broke out between them. Hey, she's not moving. She's in her place.
Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
The
Now
man
he hit her repeatedly.
injuries.
Yeah.
A state attorney's office says they moved to dismiss the charges due to emerging evidence.
It's on loop.
Murder
So you get to
charges
see it a
against
couple
a
of
mother
times.
and her 14-year-old son have been dropped.
Get your food. Move, get in the car. Move. Nay. Get your food.
You told her something to get
food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
The man later died from his injuries.
Where's he coming from?
A state
His-
attorney's office
There was
says
an
they
argument.
moved to dismiss the charges due to emerging evidence.
You want to see it one more time?
Murder charges against the mother and her 14-year-old son have been dropped.
Wait. Hold on.
Get your food. Move, get in the car.
Pause real quick. What were they
Wait.
arguing about is the question right now.
That's what we don't know.
I was trying to look that up. So there's no real information about it. Just says that the mother entered the business to get food. He entered shortly
He
after.
came in after her.
Yes.
So this is something that precipitated before then. And then
I don't know.
Like
And
Smoke said, he's probably not all there, right?
And let's be 100. Ain't no dude walking around clocking women like that. Them days is over, even for pimps.
Look, he got a fist already clinched while
Thank
she's
you.
arguing. So he was already
He
looking to
knows
hit her, and
something
she's still going to be arguing with the nigga.
Well, he's sitting there trying to tell her what to do. We all know women ain't having that shit these days. Any motherfucking questions? Some man come up there and tell the women out in public, do this like I said so. You're gonna look at him like, motherfucker, who do you think you're Stop.
Hey man.
Stop. But then he clocks her. He clocks her repeatedly.
Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
And he punched her the first time with that weak ass right. And he ain't do nothing. And
it wasn't with though.
Bitch
I
was
heard the
still
contact.
arguing.
I heard the contact. It wasn't
And the
with.
bitch was still arguing with the nigga after the first punch in the face. She's still talking.
She's probably saying ouch.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. I know she was still talking.
Down.
She was still talking shit after she got punched right in her face. With this nigga's weak ass right.
She's probably like, ouch, what you said again?
What nigga, you punched me in the face? Oh man, what a train wreck. What a train wreck. I hate to make rest in peace to that brother with that weak ass right.
Yeah, for real. Rest in peace to him. We don't know the whole story.
We don't know the whole story, but I know you can't be punching nobody in the face like that.
You can't be clocking women like this. And you bad at fast food. You walking up to her telling her what to do. She was already in the dog.
I don't know what happened. Who knows how it began? Who knows? But we know how the story ends. Man. You definitely can't be punching women in the face like that, man. And if you do, make sure you drop her. Because you're gonna look like your right is trash. I'm joking. Come on, man. Can't do that, man. It cost his life. He cost his life. Cost the man his life, man. It's not even funny. Y'all are the worst.
I'm sorry.
You see, I just turned that around, right?
Yeah, I caught your ass.
For the Nite Smoke podcast. Let me take that time to pause for station identification.
So has he said some things that are, borderline crappy or whatever, and then he backs it up with this is opinion radio? Yeah, he's done that.
We just did.
I don't know what happened, but look, that's on me. Smoke Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Go check my boy out. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Give that man a round of applause. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Thanks for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, lit. All of that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do. So yeah. So like I said, I was not condoning violence. I was only joking. But I was serious about the part where I was like, you know, I said it a million times. The guy shouldn't have hit the lady. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it cost him his life. So it is what it is. That's the game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the game. But it was definitely a situation. It was an unfortunate situation. Like, you know, two people with bad attitudes, it appeared. Two people with you know, sometimes two people that are having a bad day come across each other's paths, and that shit ends up crazy.
He
And
didn't
that's
have to lose
kinda,
his life either. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry.
it's just crazy. He shouldn't have hit her though, but that was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it was just crazy. I don't know.
We need to see how it originated, because it definitely doesn't look good. And that goes out to all the fellas. You can't do that shit right there. Let's just be 100. All the fellas out there, you can't do this shit.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I need a bunch of y'all ladies to keep y'all motherfucking hands to yourselves as well.
That too.
Because y'all love hitting us, and you know ain't nobody gonna do shit about it.
But you don't expect to get hit back. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, that too.
Straight up.
Because there are about spouses as well. You know, all the abuse doesn't, you know, like in marriages, you know, the old lady going upside a nigga head with the purse in the car.
Like, because they think they can. Because they think that's true. That's been age. That's been since we was kids.
Yo,
a man ain't gonna hit a woman back. We already know that. The man's gonna give you the first blow. That second and third, don't blame us and don't call the cops. You should have stopped in the first place. Matter of fact, you shouldn't have goddamn done it. The law says nobody put their hands on nobody, but y'all think y'all can do it first, and we can't do shit about it. Everybody gonna defend you.
Yeah, you may give you one free. We give you like a freebie, maybe two, but don't get crazy. Like, don't get excited and shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't start feeling yourself and shit.
I'm trying to catch myself. Because I'm about to go with.
Nigga, try to come back for. Don't try to come back for thirds. Don't be greedy, bitch. You smell me?
That's
oh man, y'all niggas crazy.
Let it go.
I ain't even drink yet. I'm not even drinking yet. Don't.
Oh man, poor you. Let's get some Heinekens up here, please.
For real. Yes.
Hey, Crown Royal, if you watch it because you wait for me to plug your ass, if Crown Royal is waiting for me to plug their ass again, I need y'all to send me a bottle of that golden apple. It costs too much for me right now. I'm trying to.
Golden apple? What is it? That's a new flavor?
What is it? Hennessy?
No, Crown
Royale.
Bro. Okay, I gotta look that up. Maybe
the bottle is $2.50.
Jesus.
Let me go to
Yeah, I know you looking. I know you looking.
Damn. You said it's apple flavored Crown Royale?
Golden apple.
Golden apple. So that's yellow apple. The yellow golden apple.
There's a different taste between regular apple and golden apple. I do remember that. There's a different taste to it.
Oh, okay.
I think golden apple is a little bit more tart.
Oh, okay. Copy. Salute to Golden Apple and them niggas, man. Let me see what else we got over here.
Oh, okay.
You see it, right?
Yeah. 23-year-old whiskey. $2.89.
Oh shit. I seen $2.50. I seen $2.50.
They raised the price. You just made it hot. Now the price then raised up. You see that bullshit?
No promos. See, we don't do promos unless we get paid.
No promos, man.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to put the show out there. We get sponsorships.
Facts. Nah, you right about that. Yeah.
That's why we put the food and the drink on the camera. Y'all hook my boy up, man. Hook my boy.
That label off of that.
Cam got a Pepsi deal. Where's ours?
Word.
Man, you watch this podcast yet? That shit is hilarious.
Oh man, I gotta check it out. I did hear they got
hilarious. Mason them be having me. They be having me dying. But every time they say something crazy, he get that little hammer. Pause.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Shout out to Killer Cam.
That was a good one.
Check that out. Yeah, but we're not giving them promos though. But they lit though. I could definitely shout out my man Killer Cam. I'm not really rocking with Mace. Very, very weird guy. But I definitely rock with Cam. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to Cam. You know, we'll stomach Mace because I guess he said sorry. I guess he said sorry.
They
patched up their relationship. Exactly. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. It's all good. I know they homies. Good to see brothers doing their thing. You know what I mean?
What you think about the
Killer Cam? All good. Huh?
What you think about the Pusha T diss?
Oh, he back on somebody. He got his foot on somebody's neck again. Who's put his, who neck he on now? Pusha T. That's my guy.
He went at Jim Jones.
What?
Oh, word.
That
All
was
right,
this.
good. Nah, I gotta check that out. I'm late, man. You know what it is? I haven't been. I've been very busy, man. I've been, been around. I've been
Shots was
around.
fired. Shots was fired.
I'm gonna look that up once we get off. I'll definitely
Who's I typed it in? Pusha T and Jim Jones.
I'll check it out. Yeah,
And
really? We
I
can go
can't
there?
front. You
Because
know
I
what?
can't. I don't think I'll be able to play it. I couldn't play it because I would get
I don't know if he
couldn't.
would right now or not. I don't know
I
if he
could
would. Because
probably.
I played that Gorilla Lion Hyena jam. I didn't get flagged.
I don't know. Just I don't want to take
Yeah,
chances
play it
because I
safe.
got
I ain't gonna
enough.
lie.
I got enough shit on my deck
Push winner
already.
Jim Jones and a
I'll
couple
check it
of I think Cam and JR, they were like, nah, don't do this. They almost ready to come back Jim up. I like that.
That's cool though. I hear you, but get him Pusha. Pusha will eat their whole camp. Pusha real. He gangster. He gangster. He ain't doing that. He ain't wearing shiny suits.
Weak and he ain't soft, but I don't know. This will be JR talking about rating rounds. JR got some rounds.
Them niggas is 90s. They a wash. Them niggas is a wash, man. Them niggas was hot back in like 90.
It was 2000.
Seven.
It was the early 2000s.
Yeah, from about 97 to about 2000. They was kind of hot for a second.
That was
Yeah,
my
they was
road
kind of
music right there.
They was kind of hot for a second. But I knew, like I said, they couldn't fuck with the locks. I knew they can't fuck with heavyweight rappers. They're like a good B act. But they can't really rock.
Everybody needs to
with
go
the
back
real
and watch when we was doing the BDP. I mean, the Big Daddy Kane and KRS One versus. I watched that episode. I was in tears. You is off the chain.
Salute to the Blast Master KRS One for holding that L at the verses. To Big
We
Daddy
was going
Kane.
so hard,
It was
man.
nuts.
That shit
We
was fun. That shit was, I'm glad we did. I'm glad you listened to me, and I'm glad you had me there. I appreciate it.
That was lit.
Dog,
That was. We
I was crying. We had some epic episodes, man.
That was a classic.
We have had some epic fucking episodes.
I think did I air that on? Is this on the channel?
You said
That was
to go to sleep. That's what you said. You said something about him going to bed. Or
You
something.
said somebody called KRS an Uber. Man, you had me down in the episode.
No, he was tired.
For those who don't know, y'all got to pull that shit up because I was back in the KRS. Bullcat BDK, T-Ronnie was sitting back watching. She was rocking with Big Daddy Kane. We was jamming with the songs. We was doing everything. Man. That shit was bananas. Oh,
that was definitely a classic versus. Classic versus live.
That was one of your better episodes, as well as the one we did with Brother Shannon and Eleanor and them in the chat. Brother Shannon had me a tip. Man, we had some classic shit, dog. I don't give a fuck.
Was lit. We actually, that night we actually tipped 1,000. It was almost 1,000 in the live. Actually, that night I remember specifically because even a foamy homie had pulled up in the chat.
So my foamy, yeah.
Foamy homie, he pulled up in the chat room, and he wouldn't touch my channel with a 10-foot pole, man. I gave him propositions. Behind the scenes, I'm like, yo, man, come on, you gotta. I promise I won't curse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh man, I try to pull all kind of strings to get dude in. You know what I'm saying? Try to make him a fair, give him a fair offering for his time and everything.
Right.
That would have been so epic though, because it's like the dirtiest act on the network and the cleanest act combined. They would have been like, how is this possible? You know what I'm saying? So that would have been real epic.
Another network to use.
Look, I had the whole thing set up. Well, he just refused. He kindly declined.
Right.
Politely. But I'm like, come on, you be on there. I see cornballs. You be collaborating, whatever though. But yeah, it was lit. I definitely had a clean show set up. It was going to be called Toy Story. I had a whole setup. I had a whole program set up, and we were going to detail the history of action figures from 1950 to the early 2000s.
That would have been dope.
Right. It was going to be lit. Yeah, I told him, I was like, it's going to be a clean episode, dude. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't. He didn't trust me. He didn't. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
You would have got into it, and then you would have been like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
There is, sometimes the word may slip out here and there, but it's an adult program. But he has a clean,
show. Yeah,
He's like the yeah. It was, but yeah, facts. So yeah, that's what it is, man. But okay, so you got anything else? Hold on. Where was my hold on? Hold on. I may have
That
hold
shit was
on.
so damn funny. I'm like, KRS One did good, man. Are you serious?
Yo, that was so crazy.
What's the
That
next
was
versus? It's not until
I don't think they've done any since. I haven't seen a decent one.
the last one was supposed to have been good.
I only seen one, which is crazy.
Everybody's still
One
waiting on
full
Diddy
one.
and JD. Diddy and JD supposed to do one. They've been talking about that for 2 years now.
Oh man,
That's about
That
150
versus
songs a piece. We ain't got time
you
for all
can't
that.
do nothing. You can't do nothing nowadays without them shooting up the joint. Oh
Right.
man, this is
It's the
crazy.
beginning of summer. Hey, more to
So
go.
madness. Where's hold on, where's my hold on, I know I
I had
put
a
something
headache.
else
I was
aside.
dying laughing at work one day looking at that shit.
Oh man, this is crazy. Let's you know what, let's do a preview right here. I'm gonna preview one of my
Sitting
joints.
back she was looking like a little sister watching two brothers go at it. She was like, and then she was just jamming with the music. we was rocking out, man. We was rocking out.
That was definitely crazy.
That was bananas.
Definitely crazy. Hold on, where's my joint? Hold on.
Season 2. Oh, they got a season 3. They have a season 3.
To my verses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what last I saw, they didn't get their money.
Oh,
There was a season.
yeah.
It was
Apparently
good.
on
There was a couple of seasons because they did a bunch of verses.
They're calling them seasons. Future potential battles, upcoming lineups that have been recently revealed and considered in a full FaceTime conversation with Timbaland and Swizz Beatz in late 2020. Among those discussed was a potential battle of Destiny's Child versus TLC.
What?
You can't even get a real TLC off like that. You can't because
There's no Destiny's Child either.
well, 3 of them, but I'm just saying the 3 of them are at least, you know, they could pull them together and get a little practice, but you can't, you know.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the
Left Eye.
Left Eye
Yeah.
TLC, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's crazy. Let me you know what? Let me while we're at it, let me just we're gonna keep it gangster here. Let me run a quick commercial. We're gonna do a commercial ad.
Go for it.
We're gonna run a commercial break
Go
here.
for it.
Let me see how does this work here. This is so greasy in me, right? Present hold on, where is it at? Is it still here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's get at it, man.
Oh, this is nice. I think
Long time no see. My man be on the straight Coca-Cola diet, keeping it straight edge. You know what I'm saying? But don't sleep on the kid. We got some fly Jones. Don't sleep on the kid. You heard? I like you. I like you.
Like I did see this one. Who did the edit? You did?
Yes, sir.
Y'all be doing the most, man. Y'all be doing the most.
Let
Y'all be doing the most.
Meta World Smoke Films presentation. God damn it. Give that man a round of applause. That's me. Yeah. So yeah, my editing game. I'm in the game, you know what I'm saying? My editing game, you know. I'm just sprinkling a little bit here and there, letting niggas know what time it is, you know. Just sharing some of the world as I see it, shall I say.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to bounce off.
Oh,
I'm about to roll my damn self.
Have a good night, T-Boney Trinkets. Love you
Well,
all.
you know what? Let me wrap it. All right, hold on then. Let me
I gotta
wrap
take
it.
this call, so
Okay, take that call. I'll post your information on the thing. All right,
Okay.
saying. So we're gonna wind it down anyway. Thanks for coming out, T Roni. You know what I'm saying? But let me set up the what's the name? CD. Hold on. Let me set up the banners. Bam. All right. This is T Roni. Instagram at T Roni Trinkets. Please follow. You know what I'm saying? Tony D, I know you had a long week, but let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, busy 2 weeks. I had my boy with me for the past 2 weeks. Took him back yesterday. You also missed, bro. My stepdaughter, she had a baby 2 weeks ago. So I'm officially a step grandfather now.
Oh yeah, salute, boy or girl.
So she came up, saw the baby, her fiance, they're doing good, serious about parenting, enjoying things. They say, I'm happy for her. So she's all right. Jason been chilling. He went back, so I'm about to be back in the grind, going to work every morning. And I think Monday and Wednesday, Glick won't be available. He won't be available till Saturday, so we may not do a show Monday. We should be doing one. Me and Jeff probably gonna do it on Wednesday. So it's all good. I might be able to get a couple of my own shows off. I've been taking it easy. I did a lot of broadcasts, and I had to sit back for a minute. I just did. I got to regroup. Yeah, I did. I've been doing a lot.
Flooded the airwaves.
Between my own shows, your show, Ted's show, Glick's show, I was like, okay, let me sit down for a damn second. Let me regroup and get everything reanalyzed. I might throw something together tomorrow and Tuesday, which would be cool. But other than that, just back on the grind, man. Just back on the grind. Appreciate the link tree. Yeah, that's me down there on the bottom, y'all. That's my link tree. Follow me. Apparently there's a privacy or permission up there. No, I'm not on OnlyFans. Fuck that. You see me on OnlyFans, it's fake. If you see me on OnlyFans, it's fake report. That's it.
Oh man.
I'm not on OnlyFans. Definitely trying to get my YouTube, my Twitter, my Twitch numbers up. Appreciate everybody following, coming through, saying what's happening, all that. Other than that, bro, I just seen you been out and about. I knew what was going on when you didn't pop up one night. What's up, Sadie? Appreciate you coming through, lady.
Sadie.
Keep traveling. It's the summer. Everybody getting out the house. I get it. Everybody take a minute. We've been up in here a lot.
Fact.
We have been up here a lot. Like I said, I get a kick out of watching the replays and shit.
That too.
We've been wild on the internet, though, but we've had fun. I think we've got quality shit out there. We should have our own network. I'm going to stick to it. I did check out a new live streaming platform. I'm going to try and do a couple things with it. I'll keep you posted on it.
Copy. All
Definitely.
Right. Ooh, fireworks. I hear them. Once they start getting fireworks, everybody can't wait to start getting them joints. It was going to rain tonight, but I guess not. So now the fireworks have begun early. You got to love it. Oh, good. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Have a safe one. You know what I'm saying? I might mess around and go live in the afternoon or something like that.
I'll probably do something that day myself. I got a day off.
Oh, you know what? Then I'll jump on your joint then. Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. Yeah. Let me know. Okay. Spread some holiday love. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Wishing everybody a safe and happy holiday weekend. Halloween, right? Holiday weekend. And even though some people have to work Monday and then jump back off Tuesday, which is kind of weird how it kind of fell off for the weekend. You know, this is kind of crazy, but enjoy your weekend, holiday, have a safe one, all of that. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. We in the building, man. Sadie PG, thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, we about to sign off, but please catch the replay. This was kind of another fun, exciting episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we took it
covered
back
a
a
lot
little
of
bit.
good.
Bernie, you
Oh, wait a
fucker.
minute. Hold up.
Bernie, you fucker.
Wait a minute. What's up, Bernie? What's the deal? How's everything, man? How you been?
Bernie being
Much
himself.
love.
I'm gonna
Oh,
lay his
man.
ass out in about 5 minutes. He being himself.
That's what's up, man.
I'm
Good
coming
seeing
for you, Bernie. I'm
man.
coming for you.
It's been it's definitely been a minute. Yeah, you're a little bit late. You're a little bit late. T Roney had to sign off. She had to take an important call. Tony D is pretty much he's casted out at this point. Like he gets a lot of airtime. You're good. All right, that's good to hear, man. I miss you, man. I miss you.
That different time zone. That's the only distance, man. Honestly, we catch him every now and then on that other platform, but he on the other side of the world. His time frame is off. Nah, cut that out. No, stop that shit.
Oh,
No, stop that shit. No. No, hell no.
This fight Lenny still.
Hey
Oh
man, put this in the
man.
pipe and smoke it. Cut that shit out.
Yo, oh man, that's lit. That's lit. Bernie says, "Hey Sadie, oh man, that's what's up, man. This brings back memories. You know what I mean? It's all good. Good seeing y'all. Let me ask you, Tony D. As far as like because a lot of I do miss a lot of the people from the network, and where do you usually hang out? For example, Bernie, Sadie, real quick. Just
all
throwing
of
it that
us,
way to you guys.
all of us are on Cantina. It used to be Airtime. Airtime changed to Cantina.
Cantina.
So
How do you
we
spell
also
that? CAN.
CANTINA.
CANTINA. Okay, you
Yeah.
finally found me on YouTube. Yes, Bernie sub. We here every Sunday, 7 p.m. ish.
Right.
What
Well,
time is
and
it?
Bernie, I'm not gonna lie. I told Smoke, set his Twitch up as well because a bunch of us was on Twitch.
I do. You know what? I have to start sending it because I still do have my Twitch TV. I have Sunday Night Smoke TV on Twitch as well. I do need to start uploading.
Nah, you can do both at the same time, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as it's like checking the box to send it over there also.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I actually do some of these episodes and I do some other random pirated episodes of other content creators that I share same views with sometimes as well. But I definitely have to give it. Yes, Bernie does have Twitch, he says.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
does.
what's up. Okay. So I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting the Twitch popping. Again. But yeah, Bernie, sub to us, man. But let me ask you, what time is it there, Bernie? Before we slide, I just want to have an idea of kind of what your time zone is right about now. Is it like
From what I
afternoon,
remember, bro, he's about 14 hours ahead of us.
like early morning style? Oh, okay, something like that.
Bernie, I just sent you a comment. That's mine.
So that would
So he'll see that.
mean 14 hours. Okay, so that would be 11 a.m. There you go. 11 a.m. Bam. All right. Have a good day. It's Monday. Oh, I see. It's ahead of us. Oh. Okay, it's already tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's today, or today is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
God damn it, Smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
I just said 14 hours ahead. You still calculating.
I'm still, I thought she said, I didn't know if we were ahead or they were ahead. So I started to assume that we were ahead. Like, all right, so let's subtract from that and add that. And then next thing you know, it's Monday. Take that. So let me know how things are in the future, literally and figuratively. Salute to Bernie, Sadie. Oh man, good looking out for coming through. Also, who else we had? Joseph Vegas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in the building representing with us earlier. Also, Tony D, I'm gonna let you eat. Let me throw your link back up there one more time for the road. This is your link tree, Tony D, the original. For those that joined us late, please catch the replay of this. Like, share, subscribe. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. This is what we do.
Shout out to
every
Nate in the
Sunday.
State. Your man Nate in your state was in here.
Nate in the State, my bad. How could I have forgotten Nate? Nate in your state is in the building. Check out his channel on YouTube. Also, Nate in your state. Excellent travel channel. My man be all over. I think his last adventures uploaded were from Jamaica. So check it out. He has some nice, interesting content from Jamaica. I know his last series of videos because I definitely follow him myself. Check his channel out. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Check you out next Sunday. Bernie, hit that subscribe button so you can catch us whenever you up early on Monday. This may not be the way you want to start your Monday morning off, but you know what I'm saying? Why not?
That should
You
wake
know
you
what I
up.
mean? It'll wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Or at worst case scenario, put that in your pipe and smoke it. You heard? Say Night Smoke Podcast, y'all. We out of here.
We
See
outta here.
y'all next Sunday. Let me leave you with a promo and we gone.
Your show is called the Sunday Smoke Podcast. That's how I know you're a little bitch. Because it don't have nothing to do with that. So I'm going to keep using smoke. And my podcast is not called a smoke show. My Tuesday show is called the Sunday Night Smoke Show. That show that we talk about.